All right, today I will talk a little bit about who do you compose your mastermind group of, meaning many questions very often I get the same question about, do we all have to be in the same business, or should we be in different businesses, or do we have to do business period? Let me take that last question first, because if I'm a business person that wants to work on my business and succeed in that, I certainly probably wouldn't want to invite somebody that's a clerk in an office and have no aspirations of starting their own business or what have you. I would want somebody that is working towards being successful in business, either as an entrepreneur or what have you. All right, if you know already now that you'd like to know a little bit more about this, there's a link for you right in the description that you can click on. So go there right now. If not, continue watching and I'll teach you more. Masterminds could be focused around, I'm serious, pretty much any topic. However, the ones that I've been around in for the many last years have been focused on just that, business or opportunities or something I was starting. And that's probably who you want to invite into your group, so that you get like-minded people. They're in this, in a way, on the same path, but by no means do they need to be in the same business. As a matter of fact, it's better that you're in different businesses, because then you get different perspectives and different insights and different analytical views of what have you. So when you're going to go out there looking for people, I would say look for diversity, even in cultures. And that's the beautiful thing about the internet today. Now you can have a person from China, US, Germany, Scandinavia, India, all over the place, and get very different views on your situation. And who wouldn't want that, right? And so you can also build it specifically with certain things in mind. So the way you build your group and the way you compose your group is the following. It may start with you with an idea wanting to build a mastermind. You go out and find one person, and I suggest that is not a family member or somebody you know very well as a personal friend. Usually that's not a good idea, for the reason that they know too much about you personally. That's probably could jade the conversation and the expectations a little bit. So it's better to find other people that you do know somehow or get to know, and then you are clever enough with asking enough questions. So it starts with you finding that other person that kind of fits that mold that I just described for you. And it's somebody you look up to. It's somebody that you admire. It's somebody that you think are smart. They're always on the move, learning new things. Focused, kind, generous, like to help people. They're a good listener. They're constantly learning and doing things to improve on themselves. And the two of you get together then and find a third person. And you want to aim high. You want to get somebody that's smarter than the two of you. Not together maybe, but at least smarter. Maybe somebody the two of you are looking up to, that you think would be a good asset for the group. And for the fourth person that the three of you then, once he or she wants to join, goes after. And you want to find out, obviously you do that with your first person too, what are their inspirations and aspirations. And you want to already then, when there's the two of you, you want to think about, okay, who could I suggest for the second person that just joined me to join our group as a three people group at this point. So you want to think about those things. Now, the third person, when he or she comes into the group, the three of you also want to think about who would that person appreciate getting into the group, because you could use that as a bait, if you want to call it that way. I say it that way because when you want to start talking to people that are at a pretty high level, they're going to be busy. Very often they may say no first. That's what happened with us when we were looking for one member at a J. Abraham seminar we attended. And he said, oh, I'm too busy right now. We didn't give up. We invited him in as a guest. And he came twice to visit with us. And then he was impressed enough to want to join us. And he's still with us for over 20 years now. Yeah, so you want to think about who that person would appreciate getting into the group as well. So you want to start thinking strategically ahead. Now,
when you hear me talk about my mastermind groups, ideally they're from 4 to 6 people. I also help coaches and consultants and course creators to create mastermind groups within their course takers or people that they're consulting with. Then those groups can be a little bit bigger, because then you bring more brain power into it, and you can also have it as a beautiful upsell for your course and or your system or the people that you're doing one-on-one with. And it's a whole other beautiful way to leverage your, instead of spending one-on-one with clients, now you can do it in a group setting, and you actually bring more power into the whole thing. And that's a beautiful thing. So you'll see how that goes. So that's how you build your group and how you strategically think through it. And when I built my own groups, they were from 4 to 6 people. You also, we're not going to get too much into that, but how long do you go for each time when you're having your sessions? And there's a golden rule there not to go past an hour and a half. But we'll talk about that another time. So anyway, hopefully some of these things triggered your mind and that you liked what you heard. And for love for you to comment below and click the link below so that you can set up a quick call with me if this is of interest to you, that you want to learn something more about. I am also giving out a course that I have built over, I've built it over 26 years, but it's based on 26 years of plus experience, and could be of tremendous help to you and make sure that you're also successful building your own mastermind group. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Comment below, click that link, and set up a call, and we'll talk soon. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.